Hey, how's it going? I'm still Jeremy and I'm wearing a cloth mask. And this is my vlog for today. And I must say, first off, probably some apologies are in order. I apologize in advance for being unpresentable. I know I'm sweaty. I know you can probably see sweat on my clothes, on my face. So I'm going to turn my face off so it's up here in the corner and you won't have to worry as much about it. Don't look at that part. Look forward with what I'm seeing in my view ahead of the bicycle. Anyway, so not only that, it's kind of hot. I will take this off, I guess. Yeah, I got some cloth masks, which are much nicer than the paper masks I'd been using. Let's go down here. This is another random bike ride. It's about 6 p.m. The sun is setting, as you can see. And it's actually quite lovely. It hasn't been quite as hot here in the last couple of days. But what I wanted to talk about today, in my crazy little gingham purple shirt, is travel. Travel during coronavirus. Because before, I don't know what that sun's doing to the camera. Sorry about that. Before I started working on this job, which I've always wanted to go down here. Is this actually? See, this is a tiny little alley. I think it goes out somewhere. I think it cuts through. Uh-oh, traffic jam. An unlikely traffic jam, but there you go. It does cut through. If we double our luck, does this cut? No, that doesn't cut through. It might, but anyway. We'll go over here. Oh no, another traffic jam. Anyway, right before I started working this part-time job last week, yeah, as you know if you watch this vlog regularly, why? How about here? I went to a place called Iga, Japan, to look for the Perseid meteor shower. It was my first time on a long-distance train. It was only a couple hours away, but still, it was somewhere. First time on a long-distance train since coronavirus hit. So, I was talking with some of the other people I work with today about holiday travel plans. Of course, everybody's saying, well, I don't know, it depends on what's going on with the virus, but some of them are starting to sort of make plans. And I just wondered, is it okay? Should we be making plans now? I'm not making, certainly not any international plans because I don't trust the virus yet. It's kind of contained-ish here in Japan. If you stay in Japan, you know what's up. Traveling to other countries, who knows what might be up, what might happen. America certainly does not seem that safe these days. I'm going down some roads that I don't usually go down. So that's what we're doing, by the way. If you're wondering what the goal of this video is, it's just to see what's up in these little neighborhoods, as usual. As usual, I am never disappointed. I'm always enthralled. So, as I believe I've talked about before, this spring, 2020, excuse me, sorry. A little worn out from the job, as you might imagine. Although today was pretty good. Today was not too hot, and I was more awake. Yesterday, I was going to do a vlog. I was going to do a vlog last night, and after dinner, and I was a zombie, almost literally a zombie. I was just like, ugh. I said, well, I guess I'll go do my vlog now. I was like, no, I'll have to cram it all into tonight. There is no way. You would not have enjoyed last night's vlog, so it doesn't actually exist. But anyway, I was going to do some traveling this spring, 2020. I purchased tickets. Yeah, I did talk about this in a video once. I bought my tickets. Running over people. It was quite a trip. It was going to be from Osaka, to Tokyo by bullet train. and that's where I got in my story. Never mind. Then from Tokyo to LA direct on an airplane. And then LA to a little town in Colorado by Amtrak. And then from that town to Chicago by Amtrak. And then down to New Orleans by Amtrak. And then I was going to rent a car. And then I was going to drive around from Louisiana. I can't see. Let this guy go. I'm supposed to go, but I'm going to let him go because I'm going to turn left like he is. From Louisiana, I was going to drive around Georgia and Florida and everything, see my family and friends, and then return the car in Atlanta. And from Atlanta, go back to New Orleans by Amtrak. There's a row of houses with a cemetery right next to them. Cram everything in there, who cares? Anyway, then from... Are you still following this story? Then from New Orleans to somewhere in Texas, I don't remember where, some town in Texas by Amtrak, and then from that town back to Los Angeles by Amtrak, back to Tokyo by plane. Uh-oh, sudden dead end. That wasn't supposed to happen. I have an idea. Go back. And then back to Osaka by bullet train. So basically, the whole thing, what I've tried to say in the last 3 or 4 hours of that boring story was, I was going to go from Osaka all the way over to America, to the east coast of America, and back by bullet train, airplane, a bunch of Amtrak trains, and rent a car, and then back the same way. So I was going to have all kinds of stories. I was going to make all kinds of videos about it. I had this all planned out. I had all the tickets purchased. Everything was paid for. I had hotels mostly paid for, a couple of Airbnbs, which I've never done before. I had reserved some of those. It was all great. And then this was probably during February, and I was wondering if it was going to happen. I thought probably still, yeah, still okay. And the coronavirus news got worse and worse and worse. And I was still holding out hope. And then I think probably late March, I was like, yeah, it's just not going to happen. Can't remember exactly what was happening then, but if you recall that time, it was getting worse and worse. Is this a dead end or is this a cut through somewhere? Aha, always a cut through. I can't believe this. It's so cool. So much fun to ride around Osaka. So that got canceled. It took me, pretty much everybody gave me the money back immediately, even Amtrak, which it's not their policy because their services weren't actually canceled, but I said I'm canceling because of COVID, and they're like, all right, here's all your money back. United Airlines was the holdout. It took me about 2 months of arguing with our United Airlines. They kept saying, well, we're not giving your money back. We'll give you a voucher. You can use the voucher in a year, and if you don't use it by then we'll give you your money back. And I was like, no, you won't. You'll find some other reason to keep it. Anyway, I finally said, all right, I'm just going to go to the Better Business Bureau or something like some government agency that actually uses the DOT or whatever it was. And they're like, all right, here, you can get all your money back right now. And they gave every penny back. So I got all the money back, and that was it. And that's when I sat around all year and didn't do anything until I finally went to Iga a couple weeks ago to see the Perseid meteor shower. It's been a weird year. I had a lot of plans for videos, YouTube videos about all these Amtrak trains and about all these little places in America I was going to be stopping. It was going to be great. And it still will be great someday, but not right now. Possibly next year. I don't know. If it's like it is now in America, I'd probably not. Probably wouldn't go to America now. Not for a trip like that. Avoid the airplanes. That's still my buzzword for today. What's over here? A cool path. So, I guess things are sort of stable now. They're not good, but they're stable. So some people are traveling, and some people, like we have a couple of like 4-day weekends and stuff here at this job coming up in this autumn, and some of the people there are talking about maybe traveling domestically, traveling within Japan. And they're wondering if that's safe. I would say, yeah, safe enough. everything's a risk unless you're just staying home. But I would risk that personally. I would risk traveling within Japan, depending on what it is, where it is. Not to like gigantic festivals or anything, but there are none. But what I did the other week when taking small trains, wow, I love these rivers when the sun's going down. Look at this river. It's orange. I don't know if the orange comes through on the camera, but oh, it's just nice. Nice time of evening. All right, let me cut down this way, try another bridge. So I would do a small local train like that in a sort of a rural area, which is what I like anyway. And a little hotel, just, out in the middle of nowhere. Probably not go to a restaurant. There's not a whole lot of outdoor restaurants anyway in Japan, certainly not in the small places. This bridge, let's go on this bridge. This is a person-only bridge, no cars. Traffic jam. Okay, look at this. Let's see. Turn the camera over here. Look at that. I don't know what that looks like on this camera. I didn't bring my nice camera to take like awesome B-roll, but that's nice. So, the ultimate point of this video is then to ask you, what do you think right now about traveling with COVID? I don't mean traveling with COVID, obviously. Traveling here in the age of COVID. Would you do it? And where would you go? Where wouldn't you go? What kind of travel wouldn't you do? Have you actually had to cancel plans or change plans or postpone plans or do anything, alterations like that? So please let me know. I would like to know what other people are thinking about this sort of thing. So fortunately, this is YouTube and there is a comments section. So I would love for you to leave a comment and tell me what you think about this topic, because I could say near and dear to my heart, but I mean it's extremely near and dear to my heart. Because that's what it's all about. That's why I'm in Japan. I like traveling. Being here and not really knowing what's going on yet, after these many years, it still feels like traveling every day. I still see things every day and I go, what's that? I don't know. Isn't that interesting? It's all exciting, but I can't really do it right now. Fortunately, I'm here, but I'm not really mobile. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope my discussion about traveling was so unbelievably fascinating that you didn't notice there's probably a sweat stain here. That's where came home from work with my backpack around my shoulder. It's just how it goes. It's not just me, it's a lot of people here. I'm a particularly bad case though. I seem to sweat a lot. More than some, less than a few. I don't know. More than some, less than a few. That's the sort of thing you say when you're kind of sleepy. Anyway, it's dinner time now. I'm gonna go find me some dinner. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Not of the quality of this video, but of the excuse me there, of traveling. What do you think of traveling right now? What would you do? What wouldn't you do? Thank you for watching. Sooner or later, the syllables just devolve into complete nonsense. That's when you know. Here's a tip for you new YouTubers. That's when it's time to stop your video. Let me say this very plainly. Thank you for watching. The next video will probably be shot on a weekend, and I might be more awake. I'm pretty awake, but I might be more. I don't know where I'll go. Somewhere interesting. We'll take you somewhere interesting. Please go here to sign up for the newsletter where you can get to see some of these videos before they're public on YouTube. I'll send you a secret link. Wink. And that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.